So when it comes to your personal growth journey, and I'm saying yours because it's everybody's, it's mine, it's yours, it's everyone in the world's personal growth journey, to understand and accept that everything is exactly the way it's supposed to be, even though it doesn't show up in a way you like that bus that just passed behind the back. Like, I didn't want that to happen, or the plane that's flying overhead. I want you to be able to hear what I'm gonna say. Everything is exact, like crossing T's and dotting I's. Okay, now the problem is when we're separated from this idea, when we don't connect to this idea, when we forget that everything is exactly the way it's supposed to be. We get lost, we get frustrated, despair sets in, helplessness, hopelessness. No, I want you to listen and remember everything is exactly the way it needs to be right now. Here's a story. So I've been in the process of renovating my office, and there's different steps. There's choosing the paint, and that itself is a whole process, and there's figuring out what furniture is going to be in there. So there's one piece of furniture that I really wanted because I want the office to double as a guest bedroom, and it's not big enough to have a guest bed like a regular sofa bed, so it has a chair bed, like a little chair sofa that you can sit on that folds out like a bed. Okay, so I went with a friend of mine who was helping me to IKEA, and at IKEA we saw the perfect chair bed. I loved it. Now, it was a little bit pricey, and I was like, yeah, I know, I deserve it, it's worth it, but I'm just gonna wait. You could imagine me in the middle of IKEA with all of the, people around and the staff, and I'm like trying out the beds, pulling them out, lying down like in the beds in the middle of the store. Okay, but I had chosen that if I were to get this bed in the future, I would want it to be a teal. That's my color, somewhere between blue and green. But you know what? Let's wait and see if I can get it, secondhand. It'll be, I don't have to have it brand new. It's totally fine. Let's wait a little bit. Okay? So time went by and Passover came and I got busy and I kind of forgot about the chair. And then my friend sent me a link for a sofa chair bed again, and I looked at it again. It was brand new and the price, and I said, no, I'm gonna wait and see if I can get it secondhand, and I held that intention. The next day, I went on to a WhatsApp group, a community online group, and I don't always go on this group, but right at that moment, I saw my chair. I saw my chair bed. It was there in the exact color that I wanted, and it was being given away because the person was moving for a fraction of the cost. So I sent a message. I ran over with my car, bought it, loaded it up, brought it home. It fits perfectly in my office. It is exactly what I wanted, and I see the divine hand in that story. Now, that's easy because exactly what I wanted. So of course I see the divine hand. And I also see that I didn't have it for a while. And forget about the fact if it was a different color or whatever, because this is the best story for this particular video and this theme, so just flow with me, okay? So that's an example of how the divine hand comes into your life. I want you to look for it. I invite you to activate your RAS system, your reticular activation system in your brain that helps you find things that you're actually looking for. So I invite you to actively look for the things that you want to find, whether it's a thing like a chair, or it's a personality quality in a person that you're looking for, if you want to be in a relationship, for example, or if you're looking for a solution to your health problem. Okay, so again, everything is exact and meant for you, and you can hook yourself into that by holding space, by holding intention for what you want. So activate that reticular activation system and connect to your divine source and ask for what you want. Keep your eyes open and look for how everything is exactly meant for you, including the waiting time that it took you before you were able to manifest what you want. So I hope that was helpful. With that, I'm Devorah Gila Berkowitz, inviting you to well, actually, blessing you with much love, many blessings, and remember to connect to your Ease and Flow soul.